Good morning, Esther. Good morning, Judith. Good morning, Matilda de Talavera. Good morning, everybody. We apologize for a technical problem. When you do things like that, it can happen. And it's the first time in all these months that we have a technical problem with our internet this morning. Everything was working normally up to 15 minutes before 11 o'clock, but it is what it is. So we try to make the best out of it. We concentrate today on Andalulcía. We have to welcome our panelists, and we of course the floor is yours.
Good morning. Thank you, Robert. I think we have some connection problems, but we are going to begin this webinar. First of all, I want to say good morning, bonjour, everyone. We are really happy to continue our series of webinars after the summer. Thank you to Robert and Travel Magazine to co-organize these webinars with us. For us, it's a pleasure after the summer to recover our activity. I want to say thank you, of course, all the travel agents that you have a lot of patience with us for this technical problem, but we are really happy with your support and to stay with us this morning, sharing this webinar about Andalucía. This is the first webinar that I said after the summer, and we are really happy to see that things are little by little recovering. For example, I took a flight last week in Zaventem Airport, and I could see that now the activity in the airport is much better than several months ago. I took my first flight after the pandemic in April, and I remember Zaventem completely empty. And the last week, I took again a flight, and this time I think it's much better. I think that we are very proud of in Belgium and in Spain, we have nearly 80% of the population fully vaccinated. That's incredible for the European Union, for Belgium, and for Spain. 80% of the people are fully vaccinated right now in Spain and in Belgium. And after many doubts, the COVID certificate is a reality. For example, the last week I went to Croatia and a meeting of the European Travel Commission. It was really easy. I only show my COVID certificate in the airport and then to enter in Croatia, and that's all. I think that we can see now the light at the end of the tunnel. I think I know that is very common topic to say that, but it's true. And I think that little by little we are going to recover for maybe next year, maybe in 2023, the same data that before the pandemic. Spain is again a favorite for the Belgium, and according to the last report that I could see the last week of the European Travel Commission, 60% of the Belgians want to travel in the next 6 months, especially into European to other European country. And Southern Europe is still the favorite. For example, of the Belgians, they want to go in the next 6 months to Italy, to Spain, to Croatia, to France, because we know we need the, I don't know, maybe the sun, maybe the lifestyle of the southern Mediterranean. And today we are going to listen about a fantastic region, Andalucía. I am sure that all of you have been in Andalucía, and you know very well, I'm sure, Malaga, Seville. But we are going to listen today things that maybe you don't know about the interior of Andalucía, the fantastic cities and destinations in the interior of Andalucía. That's all. We are really happy to recover this series of webinars with Travel Magazine after the summer. I think that this is our duty to try to convince to the Belgian that Spain is a fantastic country to visit, and to support you, the travel agents and the journalists, in anything that you can need of our office. And let me introduce finally to Judith Portela. She's in charge of the relationship to the travel agents in our office. And when you want, Judith, and thank you very much to everyone.
Yes, hello, good morning, everyone. Thank you, Rafael. Thank you, Robrecht. And again, our apologies for the technical inconvenience. I hope you all have a summer break. As Rafael said, we are very happy to welcome you again to our webinar series in collaboration with the Travel Magazine. As we have tried to do in our previous webinars, today we would like to surprise you with the hidden gems of our host guest destination, Andalucía. We have the pleasure to count on the participation of Esther Romero, representative from Turismo Andalucía, the regional board, who will present a nice presentation of the region. And we also have Matilde de Talavera from the medium-sized, she will focus on the medium-sized cities of the Centre of Andalucia, where the visitor will be able to discover the true history of the region. I would like to welcome both of you and thank you for joining us today. I will give Esther Romero the floor, please.
Sorry. Sorry for the delay. Good morning. Hello, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank Travel Magazine and the Spanish Tourist Board in Brussels for giving us this opportunity to talk today about Andalucía, a beautiful region in the south of Spain. My name is Esther. I work for the Andalusian Tourism Board. We are based in Malaga, but we promote the whole region all around the world. I am in charge of the BeLux market, so I normally organize activities in the Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg. So it's for me a pleasure to be here today. So let's talk about Andalucía. Well, Andalucía is a very popular region, very famous in talking about tourism. It's a unique destination, and as you might know, we are located in the south of Europe. We have a privileged location between two continents and two seas. We are between the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea, so that's why we have very good weather conditions. Andalucía is one of the biggest regions in Spain, with nearly 900,000 square kilometers. We have 8 provinces, which are Cádiz and Huelva in the Atlantic Ocean. Then we have Málaga, Granada, and Almería in the Mediterranean Sea, and Jaén, Córdoba, and Sevilla, which are inland. Sevilla is the capital of the region and is the seat of our regional government. We are very well connected to the rest of the cities in Spain and of course to the rest of Europe. We have 5 international airports which are located in Málaga, Sevilla, Granada, Jerez, and Almería. The biggest one is the one in Málaga with more international flights. And at the moment we have there are connections, direct flights from Belgium to Málaga, Almería, and Jerez with companies like Brussels Airlines, Vueling, TuiFly, and Ryanair. And also from Luxembourg, we have direct flights to Málaga, Almería, and Jerez with Luxair. But apart from the flights, we also have the high-speed train that we call AVE that connects the cities of Málaga, Sevilla, Granada, and Córdoba. And also all of them are connected to Madrid and to Barcelona. For example, you can go from Málaga to Córdoba with the high-speed train in 1 hour. And apart from that, we also have important ports like the one in Algeciras, from where you can reach the north coast of Africa, and more than 50 marinas. Before going on with the presentation, I would like to inform you about our international travel insurance that is valid for the whole year until December of 2021. This is an insurance for all international travelers who are not residents in Spain, and they have to stay at any type of regulated establishment in the region, like hotels, apartment hotels, guest houses, etc. So in the case of infection with COVID in Andalucía, this insurance will cover the following circumstances. It includes medical, surgical, and hospitalization expenses up to 4,000 euros, medical expenses for transport and repatriation, and expenses for an extended hotel stay for the policyholder and also for the companions. You don't have to purchase this insurance in advance. You just, once you are in Andalucía, if you have any COVID symptoms, you can call the 24-hour assistance number, which is, you can see it in the slide, give the policy number, and you will be attended immediately. You have all the information here in the slide, and also you can see the website if you need further information. But I just hope you won't need this insurance, because at the moment, like Rafael said before, the situation here in Andalucía is very good regarding the COVID pandemic. And at the moment, the most part of the population, like nearly 90% of the population is vaccinated. So right now, the cases for COVID are very low. So everything is getting to normal, like for bars, restaurants, the cinemas. So now there are no restrictions at the moment. So hopefully we are getting to a normal situation. So now let's take a look to Andalucía, what you can see and what you can do in our region. Let's start for talking about nature, where you can practice different types of tourism. Andalucía has very good weather conditions. So we are proud of having more than 30% of our territory protected, with 23 natural parks and 3 national parks, which are national biosphere reserves. We have the National Park of Doñana in the province of Huelva, the National Park of Sierra Nevada in the province of Granada, where you can practice the ski. And there is a new national park, which is Sierra de las Nieves, that has been named recently, and is located in the province of Malaga, with an important nature richness. But apart from the protected areas, we also have breathtaking sceneries. We can talk, for example, about the Torcal de Antequera in the province of Malaga, that my colleague Matilde will tell you more about this area, which is famous for its limestone boulders. We have the Tabernas Desert in the province of Almería, which is near the coast, the Natural Park of Cabo de Gata, where many westerns have been filmed there in this area. We have also underground treasures like the Cave of the Wonders in Huelva, in Aracena, or the Pulpí Geode in Almería, which is one of the biggest geodes that you can visit in the world. This is in a small town of the province of Almería. And also Andalucía has 4 geoparks that are recognized by UNESCO. We are talking about geographical areas with an international geological significance, like the Cabo de Gata in Almería, Sierra Subbéticas in Córdoba, Sierra Norte in Sevilla, or the Geopark in Granada. In these areas, you can also practice different kind of activities in the open air, like walking, cycling, horse riding. You can also see these areas from a hot air balloon. So they are very nice and interesting places to visit. Andalucía has also a long coast. We have nearly 900 kilometers of coastline with different coast beaches that you can enjoy. For example, in the Atlantic Ocean, you can visit the Costa de la Luz between the provinces of Cádiz and Huelva, or you have more in the Mediterranean side, Costa del Sol in the province of Málaga, Costa Tropical in the province of Granada. The name came from the tropical fruits that are grown up there that you can also taste in this area. And finally, in the western side, in the eastern part of Andalucía, you have Costa de Almería, with an important area, which is the Cabo de Gata, which is a natural park by the coast. Andalucía is also culture. We have very nice cities and medium-sized towns where you can enjoy the historical legacy of our region, provided after 1,000 of years of history and different cultures that have been living in our region. So there are places that are World Heritage Sites, like for example, the Alhambra or the Generalife and the Albaicín Quarter in the city of Granada. You have also the Mezquita, the mosque, or the Jewish Quarter in Córdoba, or the Cathedral, Alcázar, and the Archive of the Indies in Sevilla. There are also Renaissance cities like Úbeda and Baeza in the province of Jaén, or also the dolmens in Antequera and the Arabic city of Medina Zara in Córdoba. All of them are World Heritage Sites. And thanks to this important cultural legacy, we also have very nice cultural routes that you can do all around Andalucía. For example, the white villages between the provinces of Cádiz and Málaga, the Legado Andalusí, Caminos de Pasión in the heart of Andalucía, or the route Bético-Romana with the important Roman remains in the area. Andalucía is also a place with important museums, like for example, the Picasso Museum in Malaga or the Thyssen Museum. You have also in the city of Malaga, the Pompidou Center, which is the only one in Europe apart from the original one in Paris. Or you can also visit the Fine Arts Museum in Sevilla or the Science Museum in the city of Granada. We have to dedicate a slide to our one of our signs of identity, which is the flamenco. We have flamenco festivals all around the year in Andalucía. And also, apart from the festivals, you can also go and see flamenco shows all around the year in different places, like in Granada, in Jerez, in Malaga, in Sevilla. There are specific places like restaurants or caves in Granada, for example, where there are flamenco shows most part of the year during the whole week. And also you can enjoy our renowned festivals that take place also in different times and dates during the year, like for example the carnivals in Cádiz, the fairs like the one in Málaga or in Sevilla, like Feria de Abril, or the Festival of the Patios in Córdoba, which are, this is a very nice festival because people from Córdoba, they open their private houses to the public. These houses they have patios like inside courtyards that are decorated with plants and flowers, and people can go and visit them during the month of May. You also have, you can also enjoy our festival like Easter or different pilgrimages that take place in different parts of the year, like for example, El Rocío in the province of Huelva. Andalucía is also a paradise for food lovers. There are important gastronomic routes like the routes of the Iberian ham in the province of Huelva, or the sherry wine in Jerez in the province of Cádiz, or the tour of the olive oil in the province of Jaén, where you can also, apart from visiting different places, you can also do different tastings like for wine or olive oil. And you can taste these unforgettable flavors in our wine cellars, where you can also celebrate events, or you can visit with groups our markets with our local products and gourmet shops, or taste our flavors in one of our 18 Michelin star restaurants. You can also do different activities in Andalucía. You can go shopping, you can practice different sports in the open air. You can visit theme parks like in marinas, or you can go you can practice also nautical and cruise ship tourism. Here you have an example of all the different activities you can practice in Andalucía, and they are available for everybody and for any accessible tourism. We have to remark 3 aspects which are very important in Andalucía, like for example, golf. You can practice golf in all the golf courses that are located in different areas in Andalucía. We have more than 100 golf courses in our region. Most of them are located in the Costa del Sol, Costa de la Luz. So you can practice this sport during the whole year because of the good weather condition that we have mainly in the coastline. You can also practice ski in our southernmost ski resort, which is in Sierra Nevada, in the National Park of Sierra Nevada, which is located just 30 kilometers from the city of Granada. So you can, in the same day, you can enjoy the city of Granada and then go skiing and go back to, either you can sleep in the mountains in Sierra Nevada because there are many hotels and restaurants with very good quality, or you can go back to the city of Granada because it's just half an hour driving. And you can also enjoy the circuit of MotoGP, which is takes place every year in the city of Jerez, in the province of Cádiz. Andalucía is also a very important location for MICE tourism. We have 25 convention centers, and also with very good facilities and modern occupation, and a very good offer for accommodation with different types of accommodation like hotels, cottages, which are located in the countryside, apartments, cave houses. We have hotels in caves, which are a very original type of accommodation. They are located mainly in the province of Granada. In these hotels, you don't need air conditioning or nor heating, because the temperature inside is all the time the same. It's around 20-22 degrees. So it's like a very sustainable accommodation. And of course, there is a very good quality of hotels with 55-star hotels and around 400 4-star hotels with very good quality, as I said before. Here you have some examples of our of the good types of accommodation you can find in Andalucía. So that's all that you can see in Andalucía. As you can see, it's a very a unique destination open to everybody. And so we hope to see you here soon. And now I'm going to show you a video of our last campaign in Andalucía. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much for your attention. And after the video, I will give the floor to my colleague Matilde, which will will give you more information about the medium-sized cities that you can find in the very heart of Andalucía. Thank you very much, and I will go now to show you the video.
Gracias, Esther. And now it's up to Matilda de Talavera.
I will show you the video.
Other await moments of great joy.
¡Qué alegría más grande! Tu alma brisa.
Imagine two identical people. The same house, the same life. But one is always happy, and the other is not. One enjoys the little moments of joy every day. The other awaits moments of great joy, completely perfect moments. The first looks around every corner, hoping to find new joy. And luckily, life surprises us around every corner. Little moments of joy are not so little. They are pure joy. Therefore, treat yourself. Come to Andalucía.
Oh, Andalucía.
Hello. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Esther. So nice, Andalucía. Well, my name is Matilde de Talavera, and I represent to the medium-sized cities of Centre of Andalucia Foundation, but I'm in charge of the city, of one of the city that is Antequera. So I'm located now in Antequera, right in the heart of Andalucía. Well, thanks to Travel Magazine, to all of you, to give us the opportunity to explain what are the medium-sized cities of the Centre of Andalucía. Well, it's a tourist destination where the history of Andalucía beats. When I say beat, it's like a big heart. As you can see, we are a big heart, plenty of color, and well, we are now 11 years ago, this foundation of the medium-sized cities was created by the town councils of these cities. We are a public entity, and we try to promote this area, but above all, to manage, to help to this town hall and town councils to manage their heritage and their monuments. Well, we are really a destination composed by 5 cities linked by culture, by the beautiful and rich history of Andalusia, through magic cities with a leading role in history, with emblematic monuments that let you know the past, the history of our region, and above all its culture. So the traveler will discover an area of monuments of great artist value distributed over these 5 cities, 4 provinces of Andalusia. I start with Alcalá la Real in Jaén province. Then we go to Málaga, Antequera, where I am now, and that's amazing. Then we go to Écija in Seville, and In Córdoba, we will find Lucena and Alcalá la Real. I can, well, what we are, above all, we are history, culture, also nature, tradition, gastronomy. All of this makes up a unique offer of cultural tourism in Andalusia, which will be unable to resist. So let's go to know more about these cities. Well, I could to note that we are a tourist destination, but we are also a route. We could make a route with these five cities. Why? Because if you visit us, you will know what is the history of Andalusia in just one route. Also because the closeness between our cities, and also we are quite next to Granada, Seville, Cordoba, and Malaga, right in the heart, at the heart of Andalusia. So in 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, we could be past one to other city. That's amazing. That makes us a perfect tourist destination with a real route, with interesting and unique monuments, extra tourist services, and an excellent location at the heart of Andalusia, which improve the experience of the trip, of course. Also, I would like to note or to highlight that we are non-massified cities. Our cities are not crowded. We could say you could practice a slow tourism. Also safe destination because, well, talking about COVID, you can imagine how worried we are about, we feel that visitors feel they are safe. And our cities are really, we have big monuments, we have great natural areas, open areas, so that makes the visit really sure, really safe. Of course, I make emphasis about we try to be the most professional we can, giving tourist information in several languages we can, and since you come to our cities and you visit our monuments, you will find an audio guide included in the price in French, English, German, Japanese, Russian. Well, we have a lot of languages to make easy to understanding the history of our cities to the visitors. What is really interesting and unique about our project, I think, is not just to promote this destination. If not, we are management about the main monuments in this city. We manage these monuments. We have the key of the castle, we have the key of the palace, so that makes that our offer is very thinking about the demand. So we open from Monday to Sunday. We don't close any day, just 3 days in the year, in Christmas days, and we open all day long, from 10 in the morning till 6 in the afternoon. And also we offer in special days or special season different experiences, but not in the opening timetable, just by night, in the afternoon. So I think this is really attractive for the visitors, also for travel agency, because we could make a visit for you on demand. If you come with a group and you want to visit, for instance, our citadel at 8 o'clock in the afternoon, it's possible. We can offer you a visit with also with trying to make motion, with actors. We try to make different things, sensorial, Suarez, we try to make different the visit, with the idea to take your heart always, So let me show you, or let me know the history of Andalusia through medium-sized cities. This picture is about Antequera, with this rock that is like a man. It's also heritage by UNESCO. the Peña de los Enamorados. Well, I would like you to travel with us. Imagine you are our visitor, and you will be able to discover impressive monuments related with the history of Andalusia. So we will start with Roman period. At the archaeological site, Roman village Fuente Álamo, this image that you can see, this picture, and it's in Puente Genil, Córdoba. It is the archaeological site with the most quantity of mosaics excavated in all of Spain. And it's a medium-sized city next to, in the Córdoba province. Then we will travel to Alcalá la Real, and then we will know the life on the frontier, where between Christian and Muslims during the Middle Age, the La Mota fortress, that is really amazing. You can't lose it, it's incredible. Then we will visit Lucena, and we will explore the incredible Del Moral Castle. And here, where it was prisoner the King Boabdil, the last Nasrid king of Granada. That's amazing to know that, okay? So from here, we will go to Antequera, that's Malaga. And well, this is the splendor of the Renaissance period, because this is the Royal Collegiate of Santa Maria, where, well, it's the first Renaissance built or church that is built in Andalusia. So this is unique also. And then the last one is in Écija, Seville, where you will enjoy the opulent exuberance of Baroque style in its palaces, like this one, Benamejí Palace in Écija. And from its viewpoint, you will see all the city. It's the city with the most towers in all Andalusia. Amazing also. So I would like to also highlight that we have an excellent connection because, well, by road, motorways, main motorways, also nearby airport, the main airports in Andalusia, like Malaga, is just half an hour from Antequera, the airport of Seville and Granada. And by train, it's really interesting because we have nearly in short time, we will have 3 rail station, the highest speed AVE rail station. In Puente Genil and in Antequera, we will have 2 stations, AVE stations, okay, rail station. Also, we are improving about the camper parks, camper areas, because we know about these tendencies about traveling in this way. And all our cities have an area for camper. And this one is from Alcalá la Real. It's a new one, and it's really amazing with chill out area, with bicycle, with a beautiful view of the Mota fortress. And in that way, we are working also to try to have more accommodation, because about accommodation, what is interesting, we have a wide variety of hotels from 3, 4, 5-star hotel, paradores. We have hotels in palaces or in convents, old convents. So they are singular places to accommodate to our visitors. What to say about restaurants? Well, good food, local wine are always on the menu of any of our restaurants. Well, in Antequera, for instance, we have 40 or nearly 50 restaurants. It's crazy, but it's like that. Also restaurant, inns, and tapas bars, of course. Well, now I would like to show you about, well, here you have my contact, where you can ask for us for any information of any other city. And also I will share with you our English brochure, so to see, because it's difficult to speak about 5 monumental cities, and we have not so much time. but here you can see how we are in the center. We are where the history of Andalusia beats. You can see all the cities here again and the pictures. And the best way, you know, us is visiting us, of course. But here, Puente Genil, you can see Alcalá la Real, Lucena. Lucena is also a pearl of Sepharad. It's well known because the city of the three cultures, the Jewish past is really recognized and it's interesting. In Antequera, as I told you, we have been declared World Heritage by UNESCO, thanks to the dolmen site. Here you will find the natural site of El Torcal and the dolmen site. We have 3 dolmens and they are amazing. We are speaking about the Neolithic period. Okay, so you will really live the history from the first days of the humanity. Okay, so Écija with its palaces, the towers, also with Roman sculptures and baths, and so I think if you want to know what is the history in Andalusia, if you propose to your visitors this route, I think in 5 days could be enough and could be a good expression of what we are, why we are like we are, and it's really a pleasure that you could know in the nearest way these cities. We have also a promotional video that we would like to show with a lot of images, and also with the music that says, "Come to me." That means we would like you come to us to visit our medium-sized cities. Thank you for everyone, and here we are to explain any question you have, and enjoy this video, and thanks a lot.
Matilde, perdona, no lo estamos viendo. Creo que tienes que salir y volver a entrar, por favor.
No se oye.
No lo vemos.
No se ve. Un momento. Just a second. Well, anyway, what I was telling, that is, we try with this video to show you, because it's difficult speaking about 5 cities and to show all the history in just one video, but here you are. Can you see it? Enjoy it. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Matilde and Esther. I don't know if Robert will take the floor for the questions or if we...
Yes.
Yes, okay.
If that is possible. Hello, Judith. I would like to ask either Esther or Matilda to elaborate a little bit for our Belgian panelists about El Rocío. I think it was Esther who emphasized it. I have witnessed personally next to the Parque Nacional Doñana, the Rocío, but I think many Belgian agents and clients do not know yet the real value of El Rocío. Can one of the ladies, explain a little bit more about it's a program of 2-3 days, I think. You leave from Malaga to El Rocío with El Cortejo, with caballos, with the músicas, the musichistas, etc., etc. Please.
Yes, here in Andalucía is a very important religious event. Normally take place in the month of May, and before the thing is that the people from that area in the province of Huelva, they commemorate the celebration of the Virgin of called El Rocío, and it's also placed in a small village with the same name. So days before the commemoration of the Virgin, people from many different parts of Andalucía, they go like in procession with horses and cars, and they or walking. They go to this little village to celebrate this commemoration of the Virgin, and they take out the image of the Virgin from the church, and people can enjoy the image of the Virgin during those days. And it's a very important event because the people from that area, they have a lot of faith on this Virgin, so it's a very popular celebration.
Esther, a question.
It's really nice because, as you said, they also go through the paths of the National Park of Doñana, which is a very nice area, natural area.
Well, I would say that the Parque Nacional Doñana is a little bit more impressive than the Swin in Knokke in Belgium. But coming back to the El Rocío, can travel agents make a package for their clients? But where do the clients then overnight? Is there accommodation around for the first night or the second night? Because it's all together, you can easily make a package of 2 days, walking and celebrating.
Normally, there are agencies that here in Andalucía that they organize these packages. I can send, for example, you did later on some contacts of travel agencies that they are incoming agencies that organize these packages for travelers that come from outside of Spain. So I can send her some contacts, and they can share them with the travel agencies in Belgium.
Another item, Esther, is El Andalus Express. Is it still running? Is it? It was out. It has been back. Where is the situation now?
It's called Al-Andalus train. Al-Andalus train in Andalucía is still running, yes, and it's run by Renfe, which is the public company of trains in Spain. So if you go to renfe.com or you write Al-Andalus train, you will get information about the routes they do around Andalucía, but it's still running, yes.
Okay. Judith, do you have other questions from the panelists? Judith?
Yes, we do a couple of questions, but I don't know if we interrupted Esther. Do you want to?
No, I said that the train in Andalucía is called Al-Andalus. It's a classical train. Al-Andalus, yes, it's a classical train that goes through the historical cities in Andalucía, like Granada, Málaga, Córdoba. It's really nice. So, but it's still working. Yes, and it's a really nice experience.
I passed the word, Florian, to Judith. One other question: in post-corona times now, like the Alhambra and all the classic places in Andalusia, do you have to make a reservation online before or not?
For the Alhambra, yes, always you have to make a reservations. Well, you have to buy the tickets in advance. You can do it through the website, which is tickets.alhambra-patronato.es, and it's always good to buy them like 1 month at least in advance, and then you can choose between different types of tickets, like the Alhambra as a whole, or you can visit just the gardens or just the palaces, etc. So you see all the different types of tickets in the website.
Okay, Judith.
Yes, well, before asking the questions, I just wanted to confirm to the participants that we'll share the recording of the webinar, the presentation of both panelists, and all the information Esther was mentioning, as well as the relevant websites. We'll send you a pack with all that. So I have a question for you, Esther, from Donald. He's asking if the traditional celebrations will go through the coming months, even with the COVID restrictions, and if there's any restriction regarding the group size.
Well, hopefully all the celebrations we hope will take place. In fact, recently the government has allowed the celebrations of some processions in Sevilla or in Malaga that took place last week or 2 weeks ago. Well, normally our main festivals and celebrations take place in spring. So this spring, obviously, we didn't have any because of the COVID situation. But we hope, from now on, we will start celebrating them, and I hope they will start taking place again. And for the restrictions at the moment, there are, well, like for example, inside the restaurants, there are a place for a group of 8 people can together, they can eat inside, and outside they have a place for 10 people, that group of 10. And regarding cinemas, theaters, and all different places, there are no restrictions at the moment, because the regional government talked 2 weeks ago, saying that they were going to eliminate the restrictions for the culture. So we are improving now regarding these measures.
Okay,
So,
thank you.
If the situation goes like we are now, most of the people here are vaccinated, I hope all the events and celebrations will take place next year again.
Yeah, thank you. We do hope too that the situation gets even better and everything will go back to normal next spring, fingers crossed. I have a question for you, Matilde. Donald was asking if you want to find an accommodation to visit the five medium-sized cities, if there's a central spot where you can stay and then visit from there, or if you can turn around and stay in any of the 5 cities.
Well, it's up to you, because you could choose. A good option could be if you stay, for instance, in Lucena or in Antequera, that these 2 cities are in the center, and from here visit the other cities. If not, you could also go by one to the other one, because all of them are interesting. Anyway, in Antequera we say that's special, because we say no Andalulcía from Antequera, that's no luggage. forget your luggage in Antequera and go travel to know Andalucía, in general speaking, you know, to Seville, to Granada, because it's really interesting. Because it's really comfortable for visitors to live, to forget your luggage, and then it's a radial movement, you know, from the heart to the main cities. But what's about the medium-sized cities? I think it's interesting. Go by one to the other one could be the nicest way. And anyway, travel agencies are working in that way. If not, Antequera or Lucena could be the best option.
Because from there you can reach.
Yes, and we have more variety of accommodation in all the
Antequera.
senses, you know, different hotels, parador, you know, rural houses, cottages. We have really more options, probably in Antequera or Lucena. In Alcalá, also you will find a lot of rural houses, really interesting if you are a lover of nature, or for instance. So it has to study in each case what's the best option. I could help to you.
And how many days do you need to visit the 5?
Well, it's okay, I think, with 4 days. 3 nights, 4 days could be nice.
Okay.
If you want to know Andalucía, you need a little bit more.
Of course.
Of course.
I don't think we have, no, we don't have any other questions. So Robert, I don't know if you'd like to ask.
Yes, I would like to wrap up, Judith, a little bit our messy technological webinar this morning. Excuses for that. First of all, thanks to the panelists and to the 2 ladies, Matilda and Esther. Our next rendezvous is the 20th of October, and the theme will be Murcia. And but again, Andalucía, I think, is so rich in variety. Also for the Belgian clients, we have so good connections to Malaga, Xeres, all the big places, Sevilla, Cordoba. We love from the time already when our king and Fabiola and Baudouin went to Montreal. So there are so many places where you can go year after year. And I think our travel agents now, Andalucía, certainly one of the best countries and areas in Spain for Belgian and Luxembourg tourists. So the variety from beaches to Sierra Nevada, to food, to festivals, to cultural, but also, as you have seen here, sportive clients can take a ride, can go sailing. So it's so big and a big variety. Andalucía, it's a country like any country. So we like it. And thanks for the ladies and the Turismo España in Brussels to still accentuate all the efforts for our clients and agents to come there. And we like it. Thank you very much. And excuse me for the little bit technological problems this morning, but we can only do our best, and next time it will be even better. Thank you very much to everybody. Gracias.
Thank you very much, Robert. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.